Jordan, at 8:05, I guess you could ready up. But if it fills and he doesn't get in, you're gonna hear about it, bro, from him. It's not on me anymore. I could just ignore him. He's gonna yell at you. Who said that? Splooge? Splooge knock? I call him Splooge. Yeah, it looks like a barber shop. What is that shit? Splooge knock. Oh, you guys readied up. It's 8:05, man. So whatever. There's two spots open. He should be able to make it. Is anyone else not here who's supposed to be here? Yeah, we're good. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I'd rather at least this way. B Tom will get in. Once he gets in, I'll try to invite someone. We got to keep our streak alive. We have like a 19 race streak of sellouts. Don't rain. Hello, everybody. Just firing off this stream here. Mushroom Cup.
Yo.
Hey, what up? I'm doing commentary, Mushroom Cup Bahrain. You want to join me? I think we even have a spot if you want to race.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll fucking
You
race,
want to
dude.
hop
Fuck
in the
it.
race? Hop in. Yeah, there's two
Yeah.
cars open. Okay, I'm going to
Talk
invite you.
trash.
Do it, dude. My boy, returning to the Mushroom Cup. Everyone's in the
Alright,
Discord chat if you want to talk to the racers.
alright.
Or you
Yeah,
could
I'm
stay
adding
here
some
with me in the
subs.
car and do like a little in car commentary. I'm just sending out the link.
Facts. So
I
you're
just got to
talking
break
to
it down.
you're doing comps through the party.
Yeah, you can hop in as an in-car correspondent. You can get good footage for us, whatever it may be. Sending out invite, just sending it out, folks. A little
Yeah.
behind the scenes footage here, folks. We are live, live from the great democratic nation of Bahrain, folks. Round number 4 in the Mushroom Cup, F1 2026, the longest episodic esports league on a Monday night since 2018. We're an American tradition like apple pie and trans fats when you're pulling off the highway. My name is T-Bone. Actually, I prefer to be known as the Emmy Award winning T-Bone. I work too hard to forgo the designation. I am joined here in the booth by none other than Double J, J Jackin, coming live
Yes.
from the Northeast. He's from Massachusetts. We call him the Masshole, and he's joining this race as well. B Tom also hopping in. We're going to be 22 strong here for Bahrain, and as we all know, I have a penchant for this track, an affinity for this track. One of my favorites. We're here in the desert where they have to glue down the sand because that shit be flying all over the place. More particles than the shit you would see coming out of HMP Hooligan's nose on a Saturday night, folks. I, again, am T-Bone, and we are in for a banger. One of my personal favorite tracks, Jay Jackin. I know you're making your way here right now. You had some trouble at the border with your passport crossing here. Are you now into the Bahrain area, into your car, folks? Or folk? Are you there?
Yes, I am finding my way to the garage as we speak, mate.
And there he is. Is your voice being shared, by the way?
It certainly should be.
Beautiful, right there, Jay Jack. And right here, we have some spectacular drivers in the grid. Many former champions, including uh, right now the leader in the standings, none other than Ezo. But we are watching on with Mac T, the most electrifying driver in esports entertainment. Mac T is box office. His name is on the marquee at every track. This guy's the king of the double, triple, quadruple. He'll give you the quintuplet overtake. Mac T, unbelievable what he's able to accomplish. And heading into the booth right now is B-Tom, of course, the Tim Duncan of our league systems, the villain. I don't know what he's doing in the booth right here. You'd think you'd be focusing, but oh yeah, I forgot. I gave B-Tom a penalty for ignoring a penalty, and his penalty is he's not allowed to practice, and he has to sit in the commentary booth and listen to me while he races, and he's here as well. B-Tom, welcome to the booth. Thank you for joining us in the Mushroom Cup. Multiple-time former champion, of course, former Olympian, Mr. USA, Sports Illustrated magazine, everything, cover of a Wheaties box. B-Tom, how are we feeling tonight for Bahrain?
I feel okay. I will be starting from the back.
You will, absolutely.
Yeah.
So all the
true
laps
to
you
our
see
agreement.
B-Tom doing, folks, are just for practice and data.
Yeah, I'm gonna invalidate all of them. So
Well,
just trying to get
you
speed.
you don't have to invalidate them. You can put in laps if you want to send a message, but you have to DQ at the end.
Yeah, but I mean, to guarantee that I start at the back, it's better if you don't set a valid lap.
Yeah. Well, also, folks, good to hear from B-Tom, J-Jack, and both racing and in the booth here, on-track correspondence. And we got to give a huge shout-out here. Mac T, of course, taking that provisional poll, 127.6. Huge shout-out to one of the pioneers of this league, folks, making his Mushroom Cup return. We haven't seen him on a Mushroom Cup grid since 2011, folks. This is none other than Formula Forzan. Someone B-Tom knows very well. B-Tom, I don't know if you noticed Forzan on the grid here. What are your thoughts on seeing someone who has been a rival of yours, one of the only drivers who I think could take you to the absolute limit skill-wise? How do you feel about seeing Forzan returning here to competition?
It'll be interesting because I think we're both in agreement and not really liking how you have to drive these cars, but obviously he's super quick. So I know he'll know how to get the most out of them, even though he doesn't really play the games that much anymore. So be
There we go.
interesting to see how he gets on.
And in the meantime, there's Justin Schrei with a 128.8. Not his best time, a former Mushroom Cup champion in his own right. A special mention here to Spoobnock, one of the most improved drivers in the community by far. I remember meeting this guy in a 5-lap lobby about half a year ago. He was around my skill level, folks, and you know what that means. And he has really stepped it up, putting some good races together in some other leagues for sure. Not to mention one of the best redemption stories we've seen all year. Sports Illustrated Comeback Athlete of the Year, Full Air, folks. What he's been able to do, he's always had the skill. He's lost a little bit of his knuckleheadness. He's not as much of a knobhead as he used to be, I think. And he knows every chance he gets could be his last. Maybe not as long as T-Bone's running things, but I think Full Air has proven in the last couple of weeks that he's been able to find a maturity level we didn't know existed in him. So shout out to Full Air. He attributes the changes. He says he's doing yoga, meditation, and all that. So it's good to see that. And the main thing is he stopped drinking. OWR Deathwing, of course. Hood Kool-Aid Man, a PRL veteran, making his return to the Mushroom Cup. And another guy we got to give a shout out to. He's in the garage right now changing his diaper. Dastardly Daddy, folks. A true veteran of the Mushroom Cup. This guy's so old, he's got a Bible autographed by Jesus, folks. But it's so great to see him back here in the mix. He's so fucking old. When I told him to act his age, he died. It's just amazing to see him fuck. Fuck. Of course, former champion Illyrian, smooth operator. Great to see him back. And former champion Sawa, one of the most respected drivers, the epitome of class, if you ask me, the consummate professional. And of course, another one, the constipated professional, right here in P16. The king of the Star Cup. What he's been able to do is incredible with that league, taking it to heights we've never seen before, man. DRS Maestro, one of the most exciting drivers in the grid. That's for damn sure. Anytime this guy's on track, the organizers have to take out a special insurance policy. Clip Menzo, a veteran of the Star Cup, showing himself here, wetting his beak in the Mushroom Cup, if you will. And Jay Jack, and great to see him back as well. Mursaki, the Finn, and of course Kendricks, one of the great admins in our community. Ezo leading the championship fight right now. And there he is in P2. Right now, Mac T in a league of his own. In a league of his own here. Jordan 2 Wavy, commissioner of this league right here in P3. One of the most steady, consistent drivers we know. And of course, Detective Midget. Detective Midget, one of 2 drivers to win his debut race in the Mushroom Cup, joining Mick Jammy in that illustrious category right there. So that was cool to see Detective Midget. I don't know if he's actually a midget, but if he is, he's probably sitting on a phone book. Justin Schry. And great to see Forzan back here. Let's have a look here with Illyrian. Letting another driver by there. That's good sportsmanship. See who's on a hot lap. We're going to watch in here with Deathwing. Definitely a good mid-pack driver here. Perhaps looking to crack a top 8, maybe top 6 if things go his way. We are in Bahrain. And of course, folks, don't forget to answer our fan poll. What country has better women, Bahrain or Qatar? So watch B-Tom here
nice
in that Red Bull. Very nice car there. Hugo. J Jack and Double J. A lot of nostalgia on the grid today, of course. Forzan, Dastardly, J Jack, and a lot of OGs, B-Tom. It's good to see here, along with some of the newer guys like Spook Knock, aka I call him Splooge Knock. Mursaki, of course, super quick Finn driver who actually resides in the States. One of the great Finnish drivers we know, of course, along with Makuli, Curry. Wingish is Finnish, even though we've never seen him finish a race. And Mursaki with a P3 right there. Of course, these Finns have raw pace. These guys come out the womb. They go right to the race wheel. It's a lifestyle over there. They play hockey. They shovel snow. And then they race. They pretend they're Mika Hakkinen and Kimi Räikkönen, especially when they're at the bar. These guys love to drink and have a good time for sure. They like to play poker, darts, vodka, and Mike's Hard Lemonade for sure, running through his veins right now. Mursaki, feeling it. He's in the groove right here as he goes through the T-Bone S's, otherwise known as Turn 17. Right there through the Kevwood chicane. Unbelievable, folks. Coming into the backstretch here. Probably the worst turn. One of the most treacherous corners in F1. That tight left-hander. He goes wide right there, blowing it. If you stay out of bounds long enough, the game forgets you're there, dude. Come on, man. Anyways, it's Mac T, Sawa. Sawa putting up a good time. Mursaki bomb. They're selling Mursaki bombs at the bar, folks. Ezo in P4. Jordan 2 Wavy in P5. Detective Midget. 2 weeks ago in his debut race, he took home that victory, folks. And now he's going to be put up to the test in what I believe was the first desert circuit in F1. I could be wrong. But like in modern era, I think they debuted here in 2002, if I am correct. And it has always been one of my favorite circuits. Over the years, it's gotten some hate. but I think it offers a little bit of everything, and it's good for the novice driver. Trippy there, a veteran of LSR G3, retiring there in P17. Came away with a P9, a career high last week in the Mushroom Cup. Good to see these Star Cup drivers getting some experience. You know, iron sharpens iron, folks. And racing with some of these guys. How about Full Air? Young Full Air in P7. I thought the only thing full of air was his head, but apparently this guy's got some driving skill when he wants to exhibit it. He's not always an asshole, maybe just half the time. And very controversial, divisive. He's the most polarizing driver we've ever seen, this Full Air. His political views definitely rub people the wrong way. Everything he says, does. But at the end of the day, this guy actually has some driving skill. You can't deny it. And he has earned that full-time seat in the Mushroom Cup somehow. Unbelievable. T-Bone here, joined by by J-Jack, and of course B-Tom. B-Tom serving a penalty. That penalty being he has to sit in the commentary booth with me while he races and listen to this bullshit. Full Air,
Oh no, I'm
Detective
definitely
Midget.
leaving come race time.
Justin Schreier there in P4. Mac T leading the way right now. Put on a scorching lap. Of course, Mac T from Las Vegas, Nevada, so maybe he feels a little bit at home here in the desert, even though this is a different one. Sawa in P2. How about SFR Mursaki? What does SFR stand for, B-Time? Is that like a type of sunscreen or some shit?
No idea.
Oh, it's SPF. He's
Oh,
in
yeah,
some
SPF,
sort of
yeah,
league. Some sort of designation and acronym sits above his name, so you know he must be good, folks. And of course, here's Justin Schrei, former Mushroom Cup
Oh
champion,
wow.
one of the most passionate
Full
drivers.
Air just killed DRS.
Full Air has just killed D. Was it intentional, B-Tom?
I think he was trying to cut the corner and
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
Full
just
Air there is
swiped him.
contact. And of course, the DRS Maestro's string of bad luck at Bahrain continues. Of course, notably taken out by T-Bone in the first ever Star Cup race. And the DRS Maestro just has a magnet in his car for trouble. I think it's because he's always racing in cockpit view, folks. He can't see in his blind spots, so he's always susceptible and vulnerable. And there you have it. So the DRS Maestro there bearing the brunt of that one once again, as usual. I will say he's come a long way at Bahrain. Mac T, Sawa, Mursaki, Justin Schrei. We got Ezo, championship leader. How about what Full Air is doing right now? Not only has he destroyed the DRS Maestro, he's currently in P6. Unbelievable, killing two birds with one stone. Jordan Duwavy in P7, Detective Midget. I'm not supposed to condone this behavior. Deathwing, Illyrian. Look, the way I see it, guys, you don't always have to, lecture these guys, tell them what they did wrong, give them penalties. Sometimes the boys will just sort it out themselves, you know?
I
Sometimes you just
know
got to let them sort it
names.
out themselves, you know? You go in the back of the parking lot, the back of the school, and just handle it, you know? You hit me, I hit you. You don't rat, I don't rat. DRS Maestro on P11, though, still a good spot. And it's good to see this Zimbabwean driver here doing his thing from Charlotte, North Carolina, where he resides. But he did come from Atlanta, where he did grow up with famed rapper 21 Savage, believe it or not. And Maestro apparently was the one who gave him his name, 21 Savage. And yeah, apparently he did write a song about the DRS Maestro called Savage Mode. So that song is about DRS Maestro. As we watch on with Forzan here, the way he's driving, more like Borzan. But let's see what he's got. Of course, first ever Mushroom Cup champion. This guy's got prestige. His name is in the history books. And look at this, Forzan currently at P13. Again, pretty competitive grid tonight. Lots of quick drivers. Forzan with a P5, turning back the hands of time. They say Father Time is undefeated. Forzan says not so fast. And here's another one backing off there. He is really improved on the new game as well. And again, folks, this is a very, very quick and competitive grid. Looking at that top 15 or 16, all very capable drivers. Then, of course, the bottom two are B-Tom and Kendricks, who have had a lot of success in their respective leagues. Sawa taking the pole, though. I've got the Sawa. with a P1 right there, 127.6, just topping Mac T. And how about Mersaki? Forzan DQs himself, which is so dumb, disqualifying from session. That might put him at the back. I'm not quite sure. And it does. That is so dumb, Forzan. Yo, you're not nice like that in this game, bro. You need to, like, prove yourself before you do that shit on purpose. Maybe it was just a retardation. Who knows? We have to look back. Sawa, Mac T, Mersaki, Justin Schrei, Ezo, championship leader in P5. How about full air, folks? Unbelievable. The Formula Kai's asking to join. It's full now. No. Shout out to Formula Kai asking to join, but we can't get you in here right now, Formula Cry.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Shout out to Formula Cry. I'm joking. We like Formula Cry. Sawa, Mac T, and we appreciate that he wanted to race. He was just too late when I saw it. Unbelievable. So we are heading into this race right here. I'm just do a quick standings update here. Of course, our standings sponsored by Prime Energy Drink. That's all B-Tom drinks. B-Tom wakes up, enjoys a Prime. He has one for lunch, and he has two after the gym. That's Prime Energy, of course. So Ezo leading the way. Leading the way, 62 points. Mac T with 43. Sauer with 27. So Ezo dominating there. Mac T takes it back. Holy shit. Mac T with the answer right there. Oh, God damn.
Between them.
Mac T right there. And, of course, he is 19 points back from Ezo in the standings now, and he has got a huge advantage in this race. We are in Bahrain, home of the hottest chicks in the Middle East. That's what they say.
Trying to respond.
Unreal. Mac T, the most electrifying driver. And we have a very competitive race today, folks. I don't know why Forzan DQ'd. How about another one into P5? This guy has been trending in the right direction since the new game came out. The kid from Philly right here. And, Ezo, championship leader, answering back with a P3 right there. So lots to look out for here. Full air bouncing back to P9. We got to look at Forzan and B-Tom at the back. And, of course, Dastardly Daddy, young Dastardly Daddy. Jay Jackin making his return, his first Mushroom Cup race in a long time. I believe his first league race on the new game. I think his first. So, of course, we all know Jay Jackin, very capable driver, has had success in the league. But this is his first race on this game, so
yep.
More so it's going to be for data, perhaps. See what he can do.
Yep. It's definitely going to
Never know what can happen, though, bro.
Session.
Never know what can happen. You could get in a groove and find yourself.
We'll see. I always felt like I was definitely a better qualifying than a race pace, but
yeah. And keep in mind, you hopped into a lobby with, like, most of these guys are pretty fucking, like, everyone ahead of you is quick, you know.
And everyone behind me is doing the last to first.
Yeah, it's not like anyone who's like shit beats you, you know? If I was in there and I was ahead of you, you should be concerned.
I don't know.
Dude, yeah, I know, but you know he fucking can put up a lap. You'll be ahead of him by the end of lap 1, but you know what I mean?
If only you were racing, you could take him out into turn 1.
Oh, dude, what do you mean?
Oh, no.
That guy will find some sort of wall.
I just got disconnected. That's crazy.
Fuck. I sent an invite to the group.
Yeah.
Send you an invite again.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'd rather have it, I guess, in the beginning of the race. I don't know. Hopefully no one readies up.
Guys, if you're listening, don't ready up. Leave a little grace period here, of course.
Change my my helmet, my headrest.
Be respectful to your fellow drivers. Show a little respect here. A little grace period needed. Jordan has to come back. Jay has to come back.
Loading in.
Of course, shout out to Jordan Two Wavy, commissioner of the league, the straw that stirs the drink. I am commentator T-Bone. It's been a pleasure for this Mushroom Cup ride. Shout out to all the drivers who's ever raced or touched the track in the Mushroom Cup. Except for that fucker Turkey Whacker. That guy's a shithead. And I'm kidding. Wherever you are, Turkey Whacker, shout out to you. And shout out to Greg Jennings, Chenzo, B-Tom, Rasta Cheech, all the guys who are part of this over the years. Kev Wood. Goddamn Kev Wood. Kev Wood's mom. Huge inspiration. When I say an emphasis on huge, B-Tom left the party. Unbelievable there. His penalty was that he had to stay in the commentary booth while I do commentary here. But Mushroom Cup, round 4, Ezzo leading the way, 19 points ahead of Mac T, 62 to 43. We got Sawa in P3, Midget, the new phenom sensation, nothing short of spectacular, but he's short, the Midget. We got Smooth Operator in P5, and we'll see if these guys can gain on Ezzo here. Heading into round 4, we are in Bahrain, where anything can happen. And we're going to fire this one off, folks. Kicking it off, Bahrain round 4. Let's see what we can get out of this race. Mac T on the fucking pole right here. Mac T on the pole like a certified stripper. And Sawa making the pass. Sawa making the pass right there on Mac T. How about Sawa there taking advantage of that quick start further back in the field? Justin Stry suffering some misfortune, perhaps didn't know the race was getting going, and we are lap 1 of 29. Long way to go here. This is a long time in the desert, like the movie Lawrence of Arabia. And Jesus Christ, OVR Deathwing here. Let's have a look at quick winners and losers. Jordan Two Wavy, league commissioner. This guy's known for his quick starts. He is up 5 positions right here, the U-Haul mover of the race in the early going. Jordan Two Wavy. And what do we think about what Sawa has been able to accomplish right there? P3 in the Drivers' Championship. Got to make a statement here, and Ezzo leading the way in the Drivers' Championship, looking for another Mushroom Cup championship out of Ezzo, one of the prominent drivers in our community. How about what we've seen from Jordan? Of course, Mersaki right there in P5, and another one. This guy is much improved since that new update did drop further back in the field. We got B-Tom up 6 spots already. The winningest driver in our community. He's decorated as they come. We call him the Christmas tree, folks. B-Tom and P17. And signs are flying right there. How about Forzan, first ever Mushroom Cup champion from F1 2019, making his return only because he won this game at a charity raffle. And he is up 7 spots already. Crazy to see. He spent a lot of his time doing F1 NASCAR esports in Switzerland, which is ironic as it is. And good to see him. We know he's got a lot of talent for sure. More talent in his pinky finger than most drivers have in their whole body. That's Forzan coming out of Switzerland, the land of chocolate. And there's nothing sweet about his game. B-Tom up 7 spots as well, following Forzan now. These guys are on a charge, and they're going to have to navigate their way through this field right here. Further up, Full Air up 4 spots. Unfortunately fell to P14 after qualifying. And great start for this race. Very clean for everyone except for Justin Stry. I don't know if he actually got into an accident. Let's have a look at his car right there. Former champion Justin Stry down 16 spots. I think it might have just been a case of him not knowing the race started. And very unfortunate for him. Hopefully he hangs in there. Hood Kool-Aid Man has left the session right there. He fizzled out. How about Trippy coming off a top 10 performance last week there in P20. And it is a long race. Lap 2 of 29, of course. I am Martin Bondel. And Sawa leading the way. He got that pass done on Mac T. Lap 1, turn 1. And looking to hang on. Managing that battery. There's Mersaki making the move on B-Tom right there. And now another one. one of the most, maybe the most improved driver, him or Spoobnop, in this game. And Illyrian now in that Ferrari as well, former champion. The DRS Maestro has hated Bahrain traditionally, but he has improved it over the last couple seasons in our league. Shout out to the DRS Maestro. And look at this battle right here. Illyrian and the DRS Maestro. Detective Midget, as we mentioned, winning his debut race 2 weeks ago, hailing from New Jersey, representing New Jersey. Shout out New Jersey. Let's have a look at the tire situation, folks. Sawa putting on those softs to start. Most of the drivers on the mediums. And we'll see how that works out for Sawa. He got the start he needed to, no doubt about it. Bahrain a little harder to get safety cars, also with the caliber of drivers in this grid. You may not see it. I'm going to send an invite out just in case the Hood Kool-Aid Man needs one. But if he just left, that's pretty weak. You got to retire the car, Hood Kool-Aid Man. This isn't the Hood. And here we go. Look at this battle here. Dastardly Daddy. Dastardly Daddy. It is great to see this guy back here. Of course, don't adjust your TV. This is not a slow motion replay. This is Dastardly Daddy pushing, folks. Everything. I'm kidding. We love Dastardly Daddy right here. Good God. Absolute fucking legend. He hasn't aged a day since Woodstock. Justin Schrei, yeah, just unfortunate whatever happened. He did make a pit stop, so he's going to need some sort of safety car to bounce back, but he is resilient. He's got poise, and he'll never give up. Sawa has been overtaken by Mac T. Those tires starting to perhaps fall off, and now he's got Ezzo behind him, championship leader Ezzo. Top three in our championship fight, our top three in this race right here. All the makings of a marquee race, something that will be pertinent to the end at the end of our championship season. Of course, Mushroom Cup regulations means 12 races. We are on race number 4, but Sawa, we can't... Sawa and Mac T cannot let Ezzo get too far ahead. Ezzo 19 points ahead of Mac T, and about 29, if I had to estimate, behind ahead of Sawa. So Mac T doing exactly what he needs to right now. Mac T, a fan favorite of many. One of the most electrifying styles we will see. He'll risk it for the biscuit. He'll send it even if it means he's got to end it. And normally they're calculated, of course. You don't see too many accidents involving Mac T, unless that's psychopath goalies racing. Detective Midget making the move right there on Jordan 2 Wavy. Get your Detective Midget t-shirts. Detective Midget, nothing short of amazing. And there he goes right there. The new Phenom. Unbelievable. Looking for that Rookie of the Year, winning his debut race, showing up in the community right here to much fanfare. Where did this guy come from? Apparently he came from the Chinese League. They found him, and Greg Jennings brought him over. And the good thing about it, bringing him over was easy. We could just fit him in a carry-on bag. No, I'm kidding. The Detective Midget prefers to be called short person. So either way, great to see what he's doing. And another one, though, folks. You got to love it. The kid from Philly, the consummate professional, man. This guy has etiquette like Connecticut. That's for damn sure when he's on that track right here. Good to see him enjoying this new game. He was a little nonchalant with the last game. Lap 5 of 29 here. And great racing from everyone here. Let's have a look at this pack a little further back. Here's everyone's favorite, the DRS Maestro, playing a symphony of yellow, usually. But lately he's found something in Bahrain. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe staying at a different hotel, or he's getting more money now, so he takes a pod seat on an airplane. Maybe he's better, well-rested. Not quite sure. Maybe just change wheels for the 9th time this week. The DRS Maestro, of course. Great to see him here in a top 10 position. One of our fan favorites. He sells a ton of merch, of course, and the DRS Maestro will sign your cast if you sign his after the race, folks. For sure. Look at this battle right here, though. Illyrian, former champion. Jordan 2 Wavy, defending champion and commissioner of the league. Funny how that works, eh? And they are battling right here. We are racing at Bahrain, folks. Don't mind the wild camels on the side of the track. Ezzo left the session. We got to invite him back. Championship leader. I do like a close title fight. Maybe I'll wait a minute. No, I'm kidding. We'll invite him back right there. Lap 6 of 29. The DRS Maestro there has to swerve to not hit somebody. Great reflexes there by the Maestro. He attributes it to the tennis ball training he does in his peripheral vision. Look at this Maestro go. Look at this Maestro go there, but he's in P11, unfortunately. Full air in P9, and B-Tom has now made it to P10. He started at the back along with Forzan. First ever Mushroom Cup champion Forzan, making his return to competitive esports competition at the highest level. He is in that Audi right now, and things have come full circle for Forzan as he drives for that four-circle car. Lap 6 of 29, Mac T leading the way, folks. He had the pole. Sauer passed him early on, but those tires starting to fall off. And Mac T right here flexing his muscles right when it comes to driving that car in the Cadillac. But Mac T, you might see him around Vegas, Nevada in his black Porsche. Hell yeah, boy. Mac T, a firefighter, and looking to extinguish Sauer's dreams. That was a good one. We'll be back in about 30 seconds, folks. Of course, this race sponsored by Happy Dad Seltzer. Feeling crappy? Grab a Happy. We'll leave it here on B-Tom, multiple-time champion here, the winningest driver we've ever seen. Ezzo has left the session. We got to invite him back again. Very frustrating for him right now. Not sure what's happening. Word is B-Tom's out of his house trying to cut the power. Things going bad to worse for Ezzo as he's not even online. That's terrible, Kenny. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. So hopefully he can get back in here, folks. But in the meantime, your commentator has to go use the facilities. Looking at B-Tom, though, all the way up to P8. Let's have a look at what he's done here. The U-Haul mover of the race. B-Tom up 14 positions. Up 14 positions right here. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, folks. He is moving his way through this field here. B-Tom, it's like he's in a car and everyone else is on a camel. It's like they're hiking through the desert. But there's no Lawrence of Arabia here. This is B-Tom making his way through the crowd, through the field. We are in Bahrain. We are in the Middle East, the new vacation kingdom of the world, the Democratic Republic everywhere. Unbelievable. Shout out to Bahrain for having us, of course, putting us up. It is tough for your commentary crew to come to places like this, of course, with the restrictions on banned substances and alcohol. But nonetheless, we have found other things to do. Of course. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the women that you did send us the other night. Anyway, Illyrian in P7, former champion. Great to see him back here in that Ferrari right now. Unbelievable. I didn't even know Jay's here because I heard some kind of chuckle. Good to see him here, still here. I forgot you were here listening to this bullshit as I just ramble. Lap 9 of 29, though, and we got a tight battle.
A terrible race.
Just hang in there, bro. Anything can happen. You're up 2 spots, by the way. You're in P15. Yeah. And here in the Mushroom Cup, top 15 scored points. You know that, right? That's not even true, actually. But Illyrian battling it out. B-Tom up to P6 now. He's up 16 positions, folks. The U-Haul mover of the race, of course. The shit this guy's been able to accomplish. Again, he is sponsored by Prime Energy Drink. B-Tom right here. One of the disciples of Logan Paul. They come from... B-Tom, of course, just a great guy overall, willing to help his fellow drivers and competitors. all the time with tips, tricks, whatever it may be. And now he approaches Detective Midget, a spectacular driver in his own right, of course, recruited by Greg Jennings from the Alberta League. Greg Jennings, shout out to him right now. He would be joining us, but the reception is bad in his igloo right now. Of course, Greg Jennings from Edmonton, Canada, the Great White North. Mac T leading the way by 2.5 seconds right here on those hard tires, and he is putting on a show right here. Mac T opening a retail store between him and the rest of the grid, and he called it the Gap. We got Sawa in P2. We got Mursaki in P3. How about Mursaki, of course, hailing from Pennsylvania, that Finnish background. And shout out to him coming all the way from Finland. You might know Finland. I believe that's where they filmed the movie Frozen. And it is spectacular to see, but he's all the way in Pennsylvania now. And I swear to God, I don't know what life is like in Pennsylvania, but I'm sure it is quite nice in some places. Pittsburgh, the Steel City. But I don't think Mursaki's any threat to steal your girl. Either way, he's in P2 right here. Heading through turn 17, the famed T-Bone S section, sliding a little wet right there. He's losing some grip. It may be time to head into the pits and have a look at that rubber. 9 laps on those medium tires. We're about a third of the way through here. And incredible to see here. We are live at the Visit Saudi Arabia Bahrain Grand Prix. Of course, this Bahrain Grand Prix is sponsored by Travel Saudi Arabia, the new vacation kingdom of the world. Mac T and P1, Mursaki, and another one. Holy shit. This guy, what he's been able to accomplish lately, getting wins in the Star Cup, putting up top 6 performances in the Mushroom Cup. Another one. This is a Mushroom Cup. This guy's driving like he's got the Super Mario Star. Playing and banging what he's doing. He's champagning and campaigning. He's shaking hands and kissing babies. Another one. He had the longest line today of all the drivers at the Fan Fest for autographs and photo opportunities. Very incredible to see. Lap 11 of 29. And just great management here from another one. B-Tom, though, all the way up into P4. Again, the Mushroom Cup, round 4 here in Bahrain. A star-studded grid here in the desert. A lot of these drivers on edge because they weren't able to bring their marijuana with them. But nonetheless, some great driving showing because of it. B-Tom started at the back of the field all the way up to P4. This guy is a tire masseuse, folks. And going a little wide there to avoid another one. He's not going to be too pleased, but if you stay out of bounds long enough, the game forgets. And yes, B-Tom, of course, utilizing that. Lap 11 of 29. Mac T has been the class of the field right here. He had pole, lost the lead momentarily, but ultimately taking it back. Sawa started on the softs, and he did make that pit stop. We got Dastardly Daddy retiring from the session there, right into the pits. He just went to get more prune juice, and unfortunately, that was it. The car shut off. Shout out to Dastardly Daddy for making his Mushroom Cup return. Maybe we'll get him into the booth quickly for a word. I know it is kind of late and it's past his bedtime, but it is great to see him back. He is a true pioneer of this league right here. He's so old, he's almost 0. Hold on. Dastardly. Let's get a quick word from him, of course. That is if his wife's okay with it. Mac T, though, on those hard tires, lapping the Hood Kool-Aid Man. And the Hood Kool-Aid Man, we sent him right back to the Hood with his performance. B-Tom up to P2 now, and he is going to try to cut into that gap. B-Tom and Mac T, spectacular rivals, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Jordan, 2 Wavy League Commissioner, picking up a penalty there. We'll be back in about 30 seconds, folks. DRS Maestro up to P6. We're going to leave her with that Maestro, of course. Once famously told me, T-Bone slow is the way. Then he proceeded to get P17. So, I don't know about that. All right, lap 13 of 29. Thank you again for everyone who has tuned in at all or will be watching tomorrow. Or if you're in Australia, you watched yesterday. It is fantastic to have everyone here watching some of this Mushroom Cup racing. Jordan Two Wavy, Commissioner, retiring right there. Very unfortunate to see. Also, by the way, defending champion, so perhaps he has a championship hangover. You know, sometimes that can happen. It's hard to repeat as champion when you got that target on your back, folks. I am T-Bone, and look at Mac T right here, still doing his thing. I gotta somehow. I want to see like what the difference is between them. Am I retarded? I want to see the gaps, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was retarded. Sorry, guys. I was retarded. So B-Tom trailing Mac T there. B-Tom up 20 positions, folks. Incredible. We should invite Jordan Two Wavy in for a word, of course. But we're going to watch B-Tom here do this pit stop very, very quick. Just make sure there's no trickery or any kind of cheating going on here with those mechanics when he goes in there. Of course, B-Tom heavily scrutinized. We're about halfway through. Of course, I am T-Bone, folks. We love you all. How about Mersaki in P3 right here? Go to the bar and get your Mersaki bombs for sure, man. Our best-selling drink at all of our beverage tents, of course. And our highest-selling meal, of course, the T-Bone steak. Yes, it's not actually a T-Bone steak. It's just a little flat skirt steak, but it does come with all the fixins, of course. Mac T, Sawa, and Mersaki are top three right here. Mac T putting on an absolute clinic, methodical, cerebral. The way he's moving, he's playing chess right now. Unbelievable to see what he has been able to accomplish. But Mac T is locked in. He's dialed. He's in the zone. He's from Vegas, but nothing about this race is a gamble, folks. Yeah, you trying to pull strings, but Mac T pulling triggers like it's a damn slot machine, but he doesn't need triple sevens. He's coming for triple ones right here. Popping champagne. Mac T, surrounded by women, the fame. When the smoke clears, when the dust settles, this is the most electrifying driver in esports. Mac T might be in that Cadillac right now, but it doesn't matter what the fuck he's on. He is flying. He's moving. He's wheeling and dealing. This is a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing son of a gun here. Mac T, of course. We said he's a firefighter, but he's extinguishing the dreams of every other driver right now. He don't give a damn if he's in the desert. He could be in the mountains. He could be in Australia, mate. Don't matter. Right now, Mac T putting on an absolute clinic, and we love to see it. In P2, we got Sawa, one of the most consistent drivers, but unfortunately for him, so many times he's been consistently P2, and that's difficult to say. But when you have the aspirations he does, you got to beat the guy. To be the man, you got to beat the man. And of course, Mac T, B-Tom have been that obstacle he's got to hop over. Mersaki, we know he's had the skill, and great to see him finally show it here in a race. And he's going to have to fight back here, but he is in a decent position, tire advantage over the other drivers. And he's what we call the Americanized Finn and American fusion. He is Finnish, but of course hailing from Pennsylvania. And another one, also hailing from Pennsylvania, the kid from Philly, stepping over the competition like AI, trying not to get Joel impeded by other drivers. Mac T leading the way, but another one's got Ezzo, championship leader, former champion, perennial contender for any title of any league he steps foot in. This is Ezzo. He's in Virginia right now, same place as Justin Schrei, who had that horrible start. I don't know if he fell asleep or he was on the shitter, but nonetheless, he fell so far back. And no safety car. At this track, it's difficult. There's lots of space off the track. And you already had your get-out-of-jail-free card, DNF in the pits, being Dastardly Daddy, of course. I call him the human get-out-of-jail-free card. We're going to invite League Commissioner Jordan Two Wavy. Who I can't even find him because, you know, he's in a pure offline, and he spells Jordan with numbers instead of letters. So, yeah, how am I going to find this dude? Wait. Unbelievable, dude. We got Jay Jackson still grinding in there. What is going on, dude? Okay, there. YVL Jordan. I think that's the YVL's the boy band he's in. Another one gets a 3-second penalty. Horrible to see right there. You hate to see that happen right there. Absolutely debilitating. We are on lap 17 of 29, Mushroom Cup, Bahrain, one of our signature races. We love visiting Bahrain every year. Very hospitable to us. Very hospitable to us. Always have a great time at Bahrain. And how about Full Air? Comeback driver, comeback athlete of the year, according to Sports Illustrated. This is a real redemption story right here. Full Air, went from the villain. Now everywhere he goes, donating his time to charity, giving back, soup kitchens, assisting other drivers. And it is just fantastic to see what Full Air has been able to do here. Hopefully Greg Jennings is watching and he sees the class of this astute individual here, the philanthropic Full Air. Forzan, how about, I gotta say, great race from Forzan. He qualified P5, went to the back for some reason, and still putting up very competitive results for what we see. Mac T, though, folks. Jay Jackson, unfortunately, down there making his return, gathering some data too. Apparently, he also has food poisoning. He did eat some bad shawarma while we were out here.
Yep.
He had some bad hummus. But hang in there, man. Never know what could happen. It's a long race, of course. Justin Schrei, I feel horrible for him. I don't know what. Something happened. He fell asleep at the start and just getting no safety car. And every other driver is quite good. Of course, you still have the DRS Maestro in the mix. He is a candidate for some sort of safety car or red flag anytime he steps on the circuit. Never know what could happen there. Of course, in the practice session, he did whatever happened to the other guy happened to him. And here's the Maestro fighting Illyrian. DRS Maestro, of course, one of the staples of our league. A glue guy, if you will. Lap 18 of 29, Mac T, still yet to pit, folks. Going for that one stopper. You got to keep an eye on B-Tom, though. Started at the back. And B-Tom making the move on another one right there. Great race craft, if I do say so myself. Real recognize real. Ugh. How about B-Tom started P22 of 17 spots. The question is, will he be able to overtake and stay ahead of Mac T? Forzan has joined back. Of course, first ever Mushroom Cup champion. He is on Mount Mushmore with our four greatest drivers. Probably me, Kev Wood, B-Tom, and maybe Chenzo or Greg. I don't know. But Sawa leading the way. Mac T has made that pit stop. Mac T electing for the medium tires right there. Coming out in P2. And he's got 4 seconds between him and Sawa now. And Mac T putting on an absolute clinic. Of course, last week he had the race won. And a safety car coming out did ruin it for him. Jordan asking for an invite to the booth. And, Mursaki leaving the session. We got to invite him back. That is absolutely devastating right there for the P3 driver from Finland. Jordan wanting an invite to the booth, but he spells his name with numbers. Is that Jordan? We need to get Mursaki back in here. Hold on. You got to invite Mursaki back. There, he's requesting. Dude, when I think when you left the game, Jordan, it fucks shit up for Meraki.
Yo,
Dude, when you left, did you leave the game? I think it logged out Meraki.
oh, oh well.
We're joined by Jordan Tuavi. Are you in the game?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Oh, all right. So hopefully Meraki can get back in his car in P3. Did get ghosted out, 9 laps remaining. Jordan, man, defending champion. This is one of your favorite tracks. What the hell happened today?
I can't drive, bro.
Why?
Oh no, I was getting a lot of real life and real stuff.
Do you
Not
think you have a
specifically.
championship hangover because you won last season?
Nope. These cars
No.
are ass.
Oh, man. This is one of your best tracks. Either way, bro, we got a good race here. Of course, Jordan Two-Wavy, defending champion and commissioner of the league. Sauer leading the way, but Mac T. Mac T has played this one perfectly, bro, strategy-wise. And I cannot see anyone beating him here. And low chance of a safety car, of course, unless the DRS Maestro does something spectacular. But,
Full Air may have a race. Oh, not a race. A
dude,
quality
how
ban
about
coming his
full
way
air,
next.
bro? This guy's a real
He might
deal,
have a
man.
he might have a quality ban coming his way next race if he does this.
This guy's the real deal, dude. He's fucking up 7 spots here.
Bro, I went from P9 to like P4 lap one.
Dude, lap one, you move like 5 spots lap one, I know. Every lap one, bro, you make the most moves. Every single
I
time.
like that, bro.
That's your thing. That's your thing, bro. I always watch for it too. I got it all on stream.
Race starts is
But
no one can compete with me in race starts, bro.
there's Mac T fastest lap, man. I don't see anyone beating Mac T this race, folks. Absolutely dominant, but B Tom again up 18 spots. Gotta respect it. And not that crazy of a race. Some good racing all around, but you know, it is Bahrain.
Yeah, race.
Everyone here can drive, so there's enough space. You're not going to usually see
Oh,
dumb shit. Impressive by Forzan. Forzan, the first ever Mushroom Cup champion, up 12 spots, making his return.
Brazil going at it. Another one full Air behind him.
Dude, another one very improved as well. Let's have a look here at this battle. Oh, come
Oh
on!
my
Oh
god!
my God! Another one just killed full air. Another one, a safety car! Safety car!
Yes, yes.
Oh my god! The video!
I got it
The
all,
video!
dude. You're a genius for telling me to go there. You're a genius for
Oh,
telling
you
me
got
to
that
go.
on video!
Dude, I got it all.
Yes!
Only because you told me to go there.
Yes!
Yo, another that was so
Yes!
intentional. Another one kills full air, folks. And we have a safety car. Oh, that's why gets a drive through. Championship leader gets a drive through.
Oh!
Championship leader gets a drive through. Shit has hit the fan. Another one seemingly kills full air on. I don't want to jump to conclusions here, but in front of myself and Commissioner Jordan, that looked
That was
very
epic.
deliberate.
That's what we like to see in Mushroom Cup right there.
That
Look at the
was
offense.
honestly, folks. Jordan's a commissioner. I'm the admin. You know, we should be appalled, but to be honest, it's pretty fucking funny. So, but no, don't do that shit. Ezo gets another drive through here. Holy shit. So, dude, that was fucking hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking hilarious. Oh, Jay gets a drive through. So we've seen full air eliminated there. He got tangled with another
Oh,
one. And what I don't want to, maybe it was an accident, but full air destroyed by another one there. And we didn't see what happened before, by the way. Maybe it was provoked. But another one with no regard for human life, like LeBron James.
That was crazy, bro.
That
Just
was
let LeBron
awesome, bro.
James
That
win.
was awesome. Folks, isn't this the entertainment you want in the Mushroom Cup, you know? I know we're not supposed to encourage it, but like that's what we want to see, you know? Fuck.
That was
It's fun.
crazy.
It's fun, but that's going to really fuck over Mac T once again. Mac T getting fucked over by a safety car
Oh,
2 weeks in a row,
this is on the
which
cards.
is very frustrating for Mac
This is
T,
on
of
the cards.
course. And Mac T put on the hards, so we'll see. Because the softs don't last a long time here, eh? The hards might be better.
No, it's not even that. In
Like,
this game, it's this weird. It's this weird thing where like hards and softs at the start. It's like it's night and day with
dude, how
precision.
long do the softs last?
Softs, well, I don't know.
Like
I have
3
to look it up.
laps?
I don't have no idea, bro. For me, probably 3 laps. For them, probably like 4, 5, maybe 6.
I don't know, man. Maybe Mac T knows what he's doing by putting the hards on here, but I believe we're going to get a couple laps of safety car too, man. It's our
Yeah,
first one. Also, I don't know if
they're
people had gas issues, so
no. Everyone was good.
unfortunate to see. And folks, I hate to say it, but that incident will be looked into by the FIA. It has to be because it did bring it only because it brought out a safety car. I'm not that, like it's okay to kill full air, but you can't. It brought out a safety car, so Kendricks gets a 3 second, and there's no excuse to get a penalty. This is amazing for Justin Strye, who has never been in the race because he forgot to start. So, shout out to Justin Strye for racing this whole fucking time with no hope in hell, unless this happened. And fucking yeah,
I'm
I
so
gotta
glad I
give
retired, bro.
I gotta give Justin Strye some credit, man. Even as because he raced in last place for so long. But yeah, that's why you don't give up, folks. Of course, so another one will be definitely investigated there for what looked like a malicious attack.
It
And
may be about the tires.
Shout out to Jordan for telling me to go there because I wasn't going to go look there. He's like,
Bro, it's full air, bro. You never know, bro.
yeah, but he's been good, bro.
Bro,
He just won comeback
bro.
athlete of the year.
Whenever, whenever you go side by side with full air, bro, you just gotta expect something's gonna happen, bro.
So lap 23 of 29. I assume we're going to get after this at least one, maybe even two more laps of safety car.
Yeah, it may be 2 laps because if there's an Audi, it's just a caution that quickly.
Yeah, man.
Damn near a full lap cost.
Jay Jackin get back in the mix here, making his return. Good to see him back on the grid.
Yeah,
Sure, it's all love with Jay Jackin. We love Jay Jackin here, man.
yeah, bro.
We all know when
He
Jay
started
Jackin's
winning.
dialed, he's a top 8 driver on any grid. So
Practice session.
this
Practice
is it's a
session.
practice. He's gathering data.
Hey, bro. That's what I
And of
was doing.
course, joined by
My
Jordan
first time back.
to
First time back.
Racco. How about the DRS Maestro here? Steady in P10. Definitely improved over Bahrain. Love to see it. And we're going to have a crazy finish. Mac T's not going to be pleased, folks. I do believe he'll have an advantage with
He
the
might get
tires.
swarmed. He's gonna get swarmed. That's very dumb.
Wouldn't you rather be on the hards if you were those guys?
I would rather be on the mediums. Mediums stop me.
Yeah, but they don't have mediums.
They can't.
It was hard or
Yeah,
soft.
but they don't. So like Illy is low key thinking right now.
Dude, Illyria. Oh, fuck.
Illy could probably
Yeah.
get
But he's got to
but
pass those
I don't
guys.
think he has the pace to do what like
He's in a good spot.
if B-Tom had mediums, B-Tom would probably be first. Out from
Dude, Illyrian's in a really good spot. If he can get through those guys, like, smoothly.
yeah.
It'll be hard, though, because they're on softs. So wait, just to be clear, how many good laps can you get out of the softs at this point in the race?
For me, I would probably
Yeah,
say 3 or 4 laps. For
3 or 4, and you're good with the tires. So,
no, I'm
dude,
not in this game. I'm not.
I think Mac T's got the right idea then. Frustrating for Mac T because it's the second week in a row a safety car took away what would have been a sure win, but still a win here in his grasp, perhaps. Ezzo championship leader in P4, and he also has that 3 second penalty. Oh, it's a drive-through. He's fucked. Ezzo is fucked. Championship leader by 19 points. He's going to have to serve that. And the thing is about that, unfortunately, folks, even if he tries to contest it, he can't because he's got to serve it, and it's going to ruin his race. And he can't ignore it because he has to do it within 3 laps. So Ezzo's really going to suffer here, man. And the best case scenario, he somehow finds his way in the top 10. I don't even know how he'd do that. So things will definitely get a little more condensed. Lap 24, 29. I would believe maybe we're going to start here the next lap, but yeah, it's coming in this lap, folks. It is coming in this lap as I smoke my final bowl.
Apparently, the Nick didn't have any damage from that, by the way.
We're going racing, folks. Sauer leading the way. Mac T on those hard tires.
No.
And let's see. We are watching on Mac T and Sauer battling for the win. Mac T on the hard tires. Everyone around him on the softs.
Oh, contact. There's 4 wide. There's 5 wide. Oh my God, what is
You got to watch Illyrian on those medium tires as well. Look at this, folks. Incredible action right now. It's backed up like some LA traffic. B-Tom gets a 3-second. That's huge. We know he's gonna he's gonna complain and get it off. How about Forzan started at the back, first ever Mushroom Cup champion in P6. Oh, we got contact. B-Tom going around right there. I don't even know if that was like a straight line. I think he just missed his braking point.
No.
We got to watch out for B-Tom.
He just dive bombed.
Of course, he has participated in league sensitivity training lately for his temper, and some of it came out right there. Some of these guys going wide. We have an absolute barn burner here. Mushroom Cup coming down the stretch. Lap 25 of 29, folks. The most electrifying esports league on a Monday night. Forzan in P7. How about this? He hasn't done a league race in F1 in 7 years. In 7 years. How about this drive here? And Mac T still behind Sauer, but I believe Mac T will get that tire advantage and should be able to get through, but you never know what will happen. Sauer really good with the tires. Illyrian now up to P6. As Jordan mentioned, he's on those medium tires, which would be ideal. And how about Illyrian, former champion, another one there in P6. Ezzo, championship leader. Ezzo's got that drive-through, and he's going to get disqualified. Unfortunately. And there's a 3-second for Illyrian. Absolutely brutal. How about Forzan, folks? I'm looking at him for a driver of the day here. DRS Maestro retiring. Oh, safety car! Safety car! The DRS Maestro. Folks, 3 things in life are guaranteed. Death, taxes, and a DRS Maestro safety car. Holy shit. DRS Maestro eliminated. Bring out the safety car on lap 26 of 29. Jay Jackin retiring right there. And holy shit, that is devastating for some of these guys. And what are we doing here? I'm not sure how the DRS Maestro, he's driving in cockpit view, folks. So you never know what could happen.
I don't know if it was on purpose, but B-Tom was frustrated.
Was that intentional, the DRS's safety car?
Nah, it looked like somebody.
We gotta look into that, dude. If he started it on purpose.
B-Tom, I'm about to say.
Dude, this is a professional league with professional people in it. So,
don't do shit like that, bro. Come on.
So, man, a safety car. This race pretty uneventful for the first 20 laps, and the last 9 have been box office. Holy shit! We'll see if anyone makes a pit stop. I doubt it though. And horrible for Forzan, but either way, man, no penalties for Forzan. The Swiss Superman right here. He plays for the Switzerland NASCAR esports team. I didn't even know they know what that is in Switzerland. We do have someone making their way into the pits right there. Horrible. Wait, this could be good for Illyrian. I mean, for Ezzo, because now he could dispute his penalty. Oh, never mind, he pit.
No, he can't.
Ezzo's fucked, championship leader. I thought maybe now, because like he could make the end of the race without doing the drive-through and fight it.
I don't know what that damage is going to be.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. Yeah. What was the drive-through he got? Like, I don't even know.
Probably a speeding. But what I'm about to say, B-Tom got pushed off by Forzan. Frustrated, tried to dive bomb Forzan with him going deep straight into Izzo, breaking Izzo's.
Just a little history. B-Tom and Forzan had some of the most intense title fights ever in F1 2020. So lots of history there. And I'm surprised Forzan pit, because, bro, Forzan was on for like a top 5. Crazy. Yeah. Lots of skill there from Forzan, though, for sure. Justin Schrei, man, this guy, of course, the whole race 20 seconds behind. He did not start. I think he stalled the car. He stalled the car, and he just hung in there, man. Now he's in P11, no penalties. And
Yeah.
Regardless, I
If
think
it's
we're going to
close,
race
he
this
could probably
next
jump
lap.
4 spots. If he
Yeah.
stays this close, he could jump four
But
spots.
this is really good. This safety car is huge for Sal and the guys on the
Smooth
softs.
operator is net P5.
Bro, the second safety car saved the guy on the softs, so, man. Mac T's probably so pissed.
Honestly,
It's,
no, because the
yeah,
car's in this lap.
it's going in this
Going
lap,
in
of
2 laps.
course.
All right,
Safety
we're
car's
gonna.
driver, Dastardly Daddy, signaled he's going in.
Bro, this might be the best race of the season, bro.
Good finish, man. It was a good race the whole way, to be honest. Good racing. Shout out to all these guys. 22 drivers. I would say at least 16 really good ones. And we're heading back to racing. Mac T on the hard tires. Sal leading the way on those softs. And, oh, look at
Salah's
this.
gonna
Look at the
go
reflexes of
last.
Mac T. Cat-like reflexes.
He's gonna smooth
Mac T, man. He's not scared to send it. Ezo getting disqualified, championship leader. That's devastating for him. Nothing we could
Salah
do
goes
about
wide.
that.
Salah goes
Sal going
wide.
wide. Mac T getting it done
He
there.
got disqualified.
Devastating
Championship
for
leader's out of the
him.
race.
Championship leader. And Mac T. Mac T.
Woo. Got
Great
stuck behind,
driving
going on
here.
behind.
And here about
Going on
Illyrian. How about
first.
Illyrian there? But he's got that penalty,
Illyrian
unfortunately.
P3.
And Detective
Yeah,
Midget,
bro,
of course.
if you send some money under the table, you can get it off.
I just don't know if those tires will hold up for Sal, man.
Mizaki dropped all the way down to P10.
Horrible for him, bro, because he was a top 3 car for the safety car.
Yeah.
Heading into the penultimate, or this is a penultimate lap, sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Yo, T-Bone, I gotta hop out. I gotta hop out.
You're the man, bro. Good to hear from you. Thanks
All
for
right.
racing, dog. Anytime, man.
Championship
See.
swing is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's shitty for Ezo, man. He had no choice. Like,
That was still in it though. He's not completely out of it.
I just don't think he'll have the grip, man.
It doesn't matter
Mac
if you get
T.
that battery. It doesn't even matter. Oh, okay, they all have similar charge. Here it is.
Because Mac T's had to win this race a couple different times today. And
Is he gonna send it down the inside? Around the outside goes sour.
just don't think he'll have the grip,
Oh,
man.
there's
Oh,
contact.
oh! Look at this. Coming out of the corner, though, does Sal have the grip to compete with Mac T? And it just doesn't look like it, man. Look at the racecraft
Outside
here.
again. Can he hook it round? No, doesn't have the grip.
Unreal racing from these two here. Two of the veterans of our grid. And all these guys, man. All these guys just hanging in there. Of course, we'll bring up the penalties quick. Bunch of 3 seconds.
Looking at
Shout out to Clip Menzo, too, man. Clip Menzo, Star Cup veteran here up in P5. Clip Menzo. Detective Midget here on for a top 3. Beaton back in P7. And we'll have a look here. Sal and Mac T. Sal and Mac T fighting for the win here in Sector 3, folks.
It's not over
Mac
yet, boys.
T.
It's not over yet. Mac T has the battery advantage by like 20%.
There you go, folks. Great fucking race here down the stretch. Can Sawa do something? Can Sawa do something?
Send it down the inside. No,
Still think he has the grip, man, to hit him on the exit.
No, it doesn't.
Wow. Great fucking race. Mac T taking the W. Sawa putting up a valiant fight with Mac T right there. Detective Midget.
P5 after the penalties.
I gotta say, bro, Forzan's my driver of the day. First race in 7 years. Started at the back. Mac T. What a fucking race, guys. What a fucking race. Just solid driving throughout in the last 9 laps. Absolute fireworks. Let's get some of these guys in here for an interview. I'm going to try to get an interview with Mac T. We'll get Sawa. I would love to talk to Forzan. Midget with a P3 right there. Let's see where everyone finished here quickly. Where did another one finish? Murasaki with a P5. Forzan, man. Moving up 15 spots. First ever champion. Clip Menzo, Star Cup driver with a P7, another one P8.
Forzan
Unreal
driver of the day.
there.
I think that's deserved.
Forzan just that's incredible there. Hasn't played F1 in 7 years. We will get a word with B Tom as well because he's a notable. Um, where'd Illyrian finish? Illyrian loves interviews, bro. He's a flashy guy.
He
We got to
finished
invite
P4.
him. Yeah, we got to invite him. He loves interviews. He loves the attention.
All right.
How about that, man? We're gonna do these interviews here. Get a couple of drivers in. I don't even know if I invited the right Forzan because he's not on PlayStation. So all those computer guys. Get Sal in here. That was some good shit, man. That was a great fucking finish to that race. Got to get a couple media. We'll get Mursaki. Let's do a couple interviews, of course. And congrats to Mac T, though. Mac T is making his way. Mac T is making his way to the interview booth. Before that, we'll have a word with Mursaki right here. Is your voice being shared, my friend? You're live on T-Bone TV. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure it's shared. Shout out to everyone here. That was a fantastic race, honestly. That was one of my favorites. It was like the first 20 laps were just like good, solid racing. And the last nine, we saw a little bit of that Mushroom Cup chaos that we fucking love. Mursaki, can you hear me? All right, my man. Look, I think over the since you started racing with us, you were first known initially as a Stalla's hype man, but over the last month, you've kind of like proven you're a great driver in your own right. I know the results exactly haven't been there. When I say results, I think at this point, I look at you kind of as a guy who should be fighting for top three some races based on what you're able to do. Would you say that's a realistic goal for you? And where do you look at yourself in the scope of this league amongst the other drivers? So yeah, basically though, what I was saying is like I think you might have realized by now you're new around here, but like we like a little bit of chaos and fireworks around at the Mushroom Cup, Like it's kind of like our trademark. Hello? But yeah, you hear that? Yeah, yeah. No, we like a little bit of excitement sometimes. You'll notice that, like with our league, sometimes it can get a little chaotic, or there'll be like some shit that happens. But um, man, yeah, you're a good addition to the grid, bro. And I think it's been a pleasant surprise, bro. Definitely, man. So happy to have you, bro. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you too, brother. Good to have you, man. All right. Next up, we are going to go. Sorry, what's that, Masaka? Take care, my man. And don't forget, folks, go to the bar and get those Mursaki bombs. Selling like hotcakes. Okay, so we got next up here. We got the top boy himself. We got the top boy himself. Move over, Dushan. Move over, Sully. We got fucking Illyrian here, representing Albania, hailing from the UK. Illyrian, man, I gotta say, you're one of the guys. You always messages me. You always message me, T-Bone. Do commentary tonight, man. Do commentary. Huge supporter, man. How did it feel to get back out there? Former champion, getting back into the races, and you scored a top four today.
Well, I will get my penalty removed, so I'll get P3 back
Oh
today.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So no, I'll be honest with you. I was quite surprised to even be on the podium, but the last few laps was quite chaotic, and I was hoping for Sawa and Makti to have a little collision or some sort of collision, just so that I had a chance. But luckily, not. Both of them were absolutely strong all race. Had no answer for no one. I'm still learning at the game, and yeah, man, P3 at the end after I get that penalty removed. Can't complain.
wow. How are you so sure it's coming off, dude? Are you gonna send me money?
No, I got pushed off a little bit, so I'll get that
Okay,
easily
dude.
removed.
It was great to see. And at the end, you had the mediums on, which Jordan pointed out was probably the ideal tire. And
I don't know why everyone boxed on softs. I even questioned everyone, but I don't know. Luckily though, it worked out for me, so that's all that matters.
yeah, and you're not full time, I believe. You're doing reserve, right? You've been taking a break, but personally, bro, I just want to thank you. You're a great guy to have around the league and shit. Great driver, and hopefully we'll see you back full
Cheers.
time soon. Of course, you are a defending champion. And what are your goals when you step into these races, bro? At this point, are you still looking to win, or just see where you stand?
Um, I don't know, man. Like, there's a long way to go, as you can see. Like, you got B, Tom, Ezo, Sawa, and maybe like another few drivers that are on a different planet at the moment. So, still a long way to go. See what happens. Maybe by F1 27, once that comes out, might be my last full season of the game, and then we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, I could have the 24 pace back, so we'll see what happens.
Well, dude, it's been a fucking pleasure having you, man. Like another great race, Illyrian. And anything else finally to say, like before we, uh,
Well, once again, thank you for actually commentating whilst I actually race. I
dog,
appreciate that. Appreciate to Jordan as well for coming in halfway,
yes,
and appreciate everyone else that was racing today. Honestly, it was a great race.
dude, incredible shit, man. And I appreciate the support from you. So does Jordan, man. It's nice of you to say that stuff, for sure. Nice of you
Yeah,
to say
brother.
it, man.
Look
Like
after
even,
yourself.
whenever you send me a message saying T-Bone, you got to commentate, it's nice, I appreciate you.
Anytime, brother.
All right, bro. Next up, hold on. We do have Mac T is slowly making his way here. He's taking his sweet ass time. Mac T, where's he at here? But we all Mac T obviously online as well. Before we get to Mac T, man, we are going to talk to Sawa. Sawa, Jordan, you want to start with the first question to Sawa, or should I get into it? Okay, I guess I'm the interviewer. I'm the one with the cue cards. Sawa, are you there? All right, bro. um, ultimately, there. You started that race. You got ahead of MacT on those soft tires. He had that ideal strategy the whole way. The safety car came out. If you could have done anything different that race that may have, you think, given you a chance to defeat MacT, what would you have done there? Or was that maybe the best you could have done based off the strategies and situation? Question: when you put those soft tires on there for the final stint, was that the only option you had available to you? I noticed, bro, like even exiting the corners, you just didn't have the same grip he had coming out of them, even when you made moves coming down the stretch there. And what was what do you reckon? How many laps do you get out of the softs for yourself in a race? Um, for the most part here, 4 or 5. So, so what was your thought process there, starting on the soft tires? Because you did ideally what you would have wanted to do. You got by MacT, turn one, lap one, but ultimately, after 3 or 4 laps, you couldn't keep them behind you. So what was like the ideal goal there, starting on the soft tires? And I also think, like, kind of like you said, sometimes you just have to tip your cap. Like today, he kind of had maybe the best race pace and he had the best strategy. And you could say he had to win the race more than once. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap. And if you do want to take anything from it, I know it's frustrating for him, but Ezo, championship leader, got disqualified. So anytime you can gain 18 points on someone like Ezo, I think you have to find some solace in that. No, so yeah, of course, of course. Of course. At the end of the day, it's just a game, and you guys are having fun. So, like, shit happens. Shit's happened to you before, but yeah, very unfortunate for Ezo, man. And yeah, and then he got the drive-through, and the unfortunate thing about that, like, even if it's uncalled for, you can't really fight it because you have to serve it, right? And in the situation he was in, it was late in the race, so like he can't protest. Even if he protests it, what's it going to do? Like, Was it though? Because that just delays. No, because he can't serve the drive-through because of the safety car. Yeah, he got a drive-through, bro. That's what fucked him. But nonetheless, Sawa, you're always up there. One of the most clean drivers we've seen race. You and Mac T, even though you maybe didn't have it today in terms of making the overtake, you did put on a show. I got it all on stream. Some good wheel-to-wheel racing, respectful as always. So,
Yeah, he lying.
and the same way you're kind of showing respect to Mac T. I know Mac T's here now. Mac T, you with us?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Not to like talk for Mac T, but I think it's safe to say Mac T's got like a healthy respect for you too, Sawa. Mac T, you want to talk about that battle with Sawa there down the stretch And obviously, congratulations on that win.
Yeah, man. It was my main goal kind of on lap one. As soon as I saw he was on the softs, I knew he was gonna kind of get me at the jump. I just kind of wanted to make it as hard as possible for him to see if I could defend it, but I kind of knew I was gonna lose that battle. Um, and then with lap one, my main goal, like you said, was just trying to stay within that boost range for the first, I'd say, like 2 to 3 laps, and then just from previous experience, I knew that the sauce would probably die, and then the hards would take over for the longer stint, and then I knew he would kind of start to fall behind, and then once you start falling behind, it sucks because I know the feeling, because then you feel like you need to hop on a different set of tires sooner, but then it affects you even worse later on, depending on when it's safety car or if it comes out. But yeah, man, it was a little difficult in the first couple laps, but then like just the pace, like so is fantastic, and I'm nothing special, but it's just flat out the tires just become so much better. Towards the end, though, when that first safety car came out, I definitely got a little pucker factor. I got little flashbacks to Madrid because I knew that I had the right strategy call, but it just kind of seemed like shit wasn't quite going my way again, and that's just kind of the way shit goes sometimes. Um, I was okay though with the first safety car, but when the second safety car came out, I thought it was kind of unfortunate because obviously the longer we run on my hard tires, the better it's going to be. But with that extra safety car coming out, it definitely saved them a little bit of tire wear, so I was a little bit concerned at the second restart.
Just to piggyback on that comment, Mac T, last week, I believe it was Miami. I think most people could
Madrid.
kind of say you
Yeah.
had that race won, and the safety car coming out late cost you a win. Then today, you had the race won, you could say, and then the safety car came out again. In that situation, are you very frustrated, and how do you kind of like put those emotions behind you and stay locked in instead of kind of sulking about it?
Yeah, man. I mean, you're frustrated, when you know your strategy's working and you know you have the pace, and it's kind of it's not like a arrogant comment. It's just
No,
the
of
tire
course.
offset is so vast at that point that you're kind of going to get an easy overtake. Yeah, it's frustrating, man, because you called it right, but at the end of the day, like you also try to kind of predict that that's going to happen. You just don't know when it's going to happen, and it usually happens when you don't want it to happen. But yeah, man, I mean, you're pissed off for about 5 seconds, and then it's like, all right, well, what the hell are you going to do about it, So you can't just chuck the wheel, you just got to figure it out, and it is what it is. It's part of
Yeah.
racing.
I just ask because like a lot of us aren't in that situation where like a safety car ruins like a victory for them. When a safety car comes out for someone like me, it's usually good news. Oh, nice, I could get back in the mix. So
Yeah.
what do you mean? Yeah.
No. Like I'm just saying,
I'm kidding. I'm
my bad.
kidding.
I
I'm
was I was
kidding.
talking to my dog. Sorry. I got
Mac
distracted.
T, you
But
don't want to see me at Spain, bro. Trust me.
yeah, I believe it, bro. I believe it. But yeah, man, it's frustrating. That's for damn sure. Like you're kind of like I'm cooking. You feel like sometimes you're like, man, I'm struggling. Other times you're like, all right, bro, like I'm cooking. Like you see the deltas growing bigger and bigger, and the offsets there. So
Yeah. Well, for what
it's
it's
just kind
worth, bro.
of one of them.
For what it's worth, you the last 2 weeks, you have looked like you're in prime form, man. And I don't know what it was about Bahrain or Miami, but yeah, you seem to be kind of locked in with this game. It's good to see, man. And you are full time now, just so
Full
you
time
know.
like you.
Yeah, I just found that out today. So
Yeah, I didn't know either, but
yeah.
shout out Jordan for making that work. Shout out Cadillac for shelling out the big bucks to get Mac T. For sure.
Man, Tebow knew you was full time, but he wanted told me to put you there, bro.
No, I
How am I
appreciate it, dog.
supposed to know? You didn't even tell him.
You told me to do it.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me you did it. Okay, whatever. This could happen off there. Anyways, Mac T, bro, congratulations. In my opinion, one of the best races we've had in a long time. Best race on this new game. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Jordan for making all this work. Mac T, Sawa, B Tom, Illyrian, Midget, all those guys, man, putting up great drives. Forzan, maybe driver of the day, first ever Mushroom Cup champion, making his return, man. And Mac T, any final words?
No, man, it was a good race, good battle with Soa. Kind of unfortunate for Ezo again, with the disconnect. I've been there, done that, so I know how that feels, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty solid from at least my point of view. I don't know what quite happened at the back, whether it was somebody raging out or just close battling,
Another
and
one in
something happened. But
full area.
I'll have to watch the replay and see what
It's all
happened.
on there. Yeah, it's all in there.
It's on
Well,
stream, bro. It's on stream, bro.
well, again, folks, it's been round 4 of the Mushroom Cup. Come watch the Mushroom Cup. We got all the biggest stars like B Tom, Mac T, Jordan Two Wavy, Sawa,
I'm not
Dastardly
gonna-
Daddy. We'll see you later.